Hey folks, what's up? It's Jackie Boy here, and we are carrying on with our Digimon Let's Play. The end of the last episode, a lot of stuff went down. We finally defeated and vanquished Crusadermon. We also found out that Kyoko was a Digimon, which I did not see coming, could not have predicted that. Normally I'm quite perceptive about these kind of things in games, movies and whatnot, but that blew me away, which was interesting. When we talked to Miri, as we found out at the end of the last episode, we are actually headed down to the Metropolitan building to decide things with the Royal Knights. And apparently she says that this is going to decide our fate as well. So, with all that being said, let's get to it. Okay, so looking at things real quick before we go anywhere, obviously our party is colossally messed up from the last boss battle with Crusadermon herself. So first of all, we're going to hit this up. It's probably going to cost quite a lot, yeah, 1200 yen, but honestly we're not too fussed. We also have a lot of memory sticks as well, so let's use these. And I think that if we use both of these, if we are lucky, we should be able to bring along Alphonse finally to our party, because we have everyone in the final roster that we could want. But Alphonse was chilling on the bench for quite some time. We can now actually take him along with us. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, this is like the full roster now. Everybody we have used throughout the series is now on board, which is really, really nice. There are other things inside of our case board in the Kyoko's office, but we're not going to bother with any of that shit right now. Let's see, what do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of physical drain. Don't know if that was a good idea or not, but who gives a shit at this point. Now, we can basically come back out here and have a look at our squad real quick, because there's a couple of things we should probably talk about before we head down here. Because if this is going to be a massive, difficult battle, which I'm kind of expecting it will be, I mean, Miri was kind of giving us clues, and the fact that Kyoko is no longer in our office is also a clue. We should also kind of be careful and have a look at our party here. So I'm going to hide real quick so you guys can see the full screen. We have McBug, absolute MVP, needs to be in this party regardless of things. Happy, he's doing alright for himself, not amazing, but he has high DPS, so when he actually gets to kick off some strikes, it actually hits and does a lot of damage, which is good. Phil, absolute MVP as well, definitely in our Hall of Fame, absolutely crucial part of the team. We can't go in here without him. Death pens are just far too valuable at this point in time. Sakuyamon, pretty weak, but she is one of our very few data types. She has a great ultimate ability, but her damage other than this is kind of like lackluster. But her speed's okay, so maybe she can carry. Puddles is one of our heaviest kind of intelligence magic damage users. He is in Metal Seedramon mode, but yeah, he will do a little bit of damage, but we won't expect too much of him. He's probably going to be like a utility slash healer as well. Obviously, he has all of his healing abilities too, so... Yang is very interesting, because she right now she has the potential to be absolutely massive in these fights, but right now, because she is only level 30, her speed is letting her down, which means that when she comes into these boss fights, she isn't really getting a turn, and then because of that, she only has 1200 HP, she tends to get one shot, so before she can even get off her main abilities, she might actually not be able to do anything, which is kind of a shame, but we'll see how Yang gets on for now. Definitely has potential. Charlie, very, very important, absolutely massive, huge intelligence, really, really good healing, all-round general amazing guy. He's one of my favourite Digimon in this playthrough. Bors, as we've talked about, not a very high ABI, and therefore his base stats are kind of a bit more lackluster than the rest of the party, but honestly, if we come across any Eater boss fights, he is absolutely massive because of his passive, but other than this, Butters might end up sitting on the bench for a lot of these upcoming battles. Who knows? Only time will tell. Chuck is great as well, I guess. He has his intelligence buff, has the chance to poison, pretty strong, one of our best kind of virus Digimon other than McBug. Alphonse is under-leveled right now, but he is another vaccine, he's electric, and yeah, not much to say about Alphonse. I wish he was higher level, but for the time being, he's fine. We might actually take the time to fill up some of these empty equipment slots that we have left. And that's pretty much it, guys. Everybody is here and accounted for. We have one more slot left in our party, but we don't have enough space to bring anyone. So I'm going to just bash out a save file before we go anywhere, now that we've talked through all of that kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys like having these kind of small chats before we go into the main areas, but I really like it because it lets us kind of clear our heads about what we're kind of getting into, and yeah, we can kind of plan for what we're coming up against. A lot of our party members are very, very weak and under-leveled, but at the same time, maybe our main roster can actually pull us through. Let's actually just jump in and find out for ourselves firsthand how difficult this next area is going to be. So, Magnamon and Ultra Force Vidramon are preventing the battle from expanding. So down here at the Metropolitan, shit looks like it's going absolutely banzai crazy. And there is a powerful force near the top level of the Metropolitan building. This is obviously going to be one of our bosses. Leopardmon may be there. Yeah, I think he probably is. We can expect that. So here we are outside. Digiline's going off, but I'm not really too fussed. Before we go anywhere, we should probably bring across one of our data types. Let's just bring across puddles to begin with and see how we get on. And yeah, here we go. We're just going straight in. Looks like it's going to be some sort of digital shift, so who knows what we're going to encounter in this little area. I'm excited though, guys. I'm really stoked. I'm pretty sure we're very close to the end of the game at this point, so let's find out. So we've got some soldiers here. We could talk to them, but honestly, we're not going to bother. And here's our first battle of the area. Wow. So we actually have Mega Digimon lurking about in here. We have, obviously, an enemy Grand Quagamon. And we have what looks like a Hercules Caboterimon as well. So this is kind of exciting. Let's see. We could use Terra Force. This is going to be pretty huge here. Let's see how much we can actually do to these guys as as a baseline. So coming into this battle, or into this kind of area, this isn't really going to matter too much. Coming into this area, we kind of get an idea of what's to be expected. If they're throwing megas at us just in the entrance hall, then obviously things are going to get quite tricky. As we found out in the last episode, our Digimon tend to be quite slow in these boss fights. It's not even that they're slow, they're just under-leveled for a lot of the stuff that we've been fighting against recently. I haven't been grinding in quite a while, in fact, since the Bancho Leomon fight, and maybe even around that time anyway. It was Dynasmon, I think, was the last time we actually stopped and had a proper grind sesh. So it might be the case that some of our Digimon need to train up a little bit so that they can get all these kind of extra turns when they're fighting the bosses, because the bosses tend to buff their speeds as well. And I think that Sakuyamon and Happy are the only two Digimon we have who buff our guys in terms of speed. So we're going to pick up some XP here, and all of our guys are going to get some level ups, which is very, very nice. 4,000 XP is okay. We didn't have enough space to bring Platinum Sukamon, I don't think. What we'll do, guys, is let's just keep wandering around. I expect we're going to bang into a number of battles, but for the time being, let's just investigate what we're getting up to. So it looks like up here we have what looks like changes in level. So we've got an elevator. Do I get to know what this does? So we can go up to the 13th floor with this one. This elevator is to the 30th floor and the power is down. Okay, so what else do we have in this area? We've got another elevator here to the 15th floor and the power is down. And that's to the 40th floor. Alright, so it looks like we only actually have one option to take right now. And I don't think there was anything else in this kind of area that we needed to be kind of messing with. So maybe there was a medal in a corner or something like that. But honestly, I'm not too bothered. We won't lose too much sleep. Here we have a bee cannon wasp guy who's we actually turned into one of these guys recently, Cannon Beemon. McBug was actually in this form at some point, so we have all of the statistics on that guy, but he's nowhere close to being as useful as McBug in his current form as Grand Quagamon, because his main ability is just far too important. We can't give that up. So I'm happy with the way the squad is turning out, guys. Really, really happy. There's no one in the current roster other than maybe Butters, who I feel could be a little bit better. Other than their levels, of course. Maybe there are better Digimon that we could have maybe looked at to Digivolve into, but for now I'm happy. Let's go up to the 13th floor, which is our first option. So here we've got an elevator, which can take us to the 14th floor, so that's up one, so that's good to kind of know. Alright, and we have this kind of little area to explore. Now I could put on our security prevention ability that stops us from encountering Digimon, but at the same time I don't think we need to do that just yet. It looks like this area is kind of puzzle based, so we're going to have a bit of problem solving to do here. So our options so far, we can go up to level 14. This also takes us up to level 14, and we've got another elevator around here as well. Who have we got? Oh, we actually I didn't realise he was so small. Wow. That's actually Chuck's current Digivolution form, and I haven't actually seen him in battle yet, so there we go. This little guy here is Hyandramon. That's who Chuck is, obviously, as you guys kind of know. Let's see. Okay, so high security level 3. Let's stick this on. This is going to stop us banging into any unwanted Digimon until we can find out where exactly it is that we want to go. So we've obviously been around here. I know we have. I just want to make sure that this elevator here is taking us to the same place, which is level 14. Okay, so what I'm going to do and the way I'm going to investigate this area, guys, is I'm just going to go back to the start. This is normally how I problem solve around these areas and make sure that we're not missing any important items. So I'm going to come back to here and we're going to go up to floor 14. Now, I imagine that there's going to be a couple of dead ends in here somewhere. Yeah, so this is a good thing. This is a good start. So immediately we have 3 options in the last room, right, in the last floor. But now we have cut one of them off. We've got a farm development kit, which is kind of cool. Not hugely massive to us at this point in time, but you know, we'll take it. It's kind of nice. So from here, let us go down, and we're going to take a right this time and check out this part of level 14. Because what I'm imagining is one of these is going to be another dead end, and the other one is going to be the part that leads us onto the next floor. It actually looks like this might be it here. So our only things to pick from here is to go back down to level 13, which is actually kind of interesting. And do we have anything along here? No medals or anything? Kind of strange. Now, I want to check this way first, guys, and I know this kind of looks like we're deviating from the path, but I think this is going to take us down to a chest. So I'm just going to make sure that that's actually what this is. It is indeed. Okay, cool. And we have another elevator. Does this take us up to level 14? It does. Okay. So before we do that, let's pick this up. Chrome Digisoid. Okay, cool. Let's go back up to level 14 now. Let's continue on this way first and make sure there's no other boxes, because it looks like there is one down here. And we've got yet another option to choose from. Revival Capsule. Cool. So if we come down here, we have a drop. Oh, well, a step up, so that's fine. That we can't go that way anyway. And this lets us up to 28 and 29 as well. So I'm going to do exactly what we did on the first floor, which was basically gain an understanding of where all of the main kind of doorways are, and just make sure that these particular elevators aren't taking us anywhere new, which they're not, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do is we're going to head back to the start, just as we did before, and we're going to go up a floor and investigate what's on floor 27. Or is that the one we're on? Yeah, we're on 27. So we're going to go up to 28, see if we can find a box here. Which we can. Nice. I love it. I love it when it's like this. Nice and smooth. There's only one option, so that completely rules out this part. So what I'm going to do now is go back down to 27. And we're going to we'll like work our way around these and just investigate them one at a time again. Obviously, we could go up to floors 28, but... Well, we're going up to 28 now, but we could go up to floor 29 after this. Let's just make sure that there's nothing here. So we have a drop down. Where is this going to take us? That's what I want to know. Alright, let's investigate. So we have just a square pass around with nothing here. What is this elevator going to do for us? This will take us to 29. So I'm going to go down to 27 again. And make sure there is nothing down here. Yeah, there is. So we're doing this well, guys. We're slowly but surely doing this well. Critical attachment. A chip. That's going to be pretty big. Maybe we want to put that on Charlie. Right, so now that we've done all of 27, or sorry, we've done 27, we've done most of 28, we're going to do 29 as well. And we're just going to do it in the exact same order as we have been doing. Narrowly sandwiching these off one at a time and making sure we pick everything up. So I'm starting to build in my mind, like, all of the kind of points that we can access. This is a dead end around here. I guess this is just going to be nothing. Alright, fine. Thanks, game. A little medal would have been nice there, you know. Little cheeky medal. Back down to 28. We're just going to rinse and repeat. Okay, wait. 28 is not the right place. We're going down to 27. I promise I know what I'm doing here, guys. Promise. Let's go along, and we're going to go down to our little elevator down to the south and go up to the 29th floor again. Things it's giving us right now. Mental melon. Let me actually just have a look at these, because melons tend to be quite good in the Digimon games. Let's see what we can actually do with this. So it's just your SP max. Okay, so it's like the equivalent to all these other ones that we have. Fine. Not bad at all. Let's continue on. What I think I will be doing, folks, is if we come across a battle that is extremely difficult, and we have to, like, let's say we end up getting thrashed and then we have to load up our game and whatnot, then all I will do is I'll just use this area to grind in. So although I've turned off battles for now, I will turn battles back on and use this area to basically do any training that we need. So obviously I want to kind of investigate this area in peace, but if we need to train here, then obviously that's what I will be doing. So there's a chest there that we haven't had access to yet. Let's find out what we've got here. It's got a dead end. I just want to make sure there's nothing down here. And then this elevator, I think we're going to be able to take down to 27 again. Alright, here we go, guys. I think this is the last box that we need, and it is actually a really good reward. It's the farm expansion plugin again, so pretty decent. We're going to take this one down to... Now, I need to figure out how we get back to where I want to go. We are going to go down to the 27th floor, I think. And this should take us roughly where we need to go. See that door that we were at just a couple of seconds ago for you guys? That's basically the doorway that we need to find once again. So I'm just going to get back there. I'm going to figure out how to trace my steps back. And yeah, I'll meet you guys there. Actually, guys, while I was trying to get back to where we wanted to go, I actually found another box. Guess we get an extra bank expansion drive. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, folks, and here we are back in what I think is the right spot. Now, this should take us up to floor 30. So let's actually dive straight in here and find out what's next on the menu. So we actually have a Wi-Fi point. Let's nip in here real quick. We don't need to do any basically healing or changing of our party or anything, but we did just pick up a bunch of farm expansion stuff, so let's do this. Apparently we've got a bunch of things to pick up as well, so let's just collect all this stuff and go into Farm Island 4, because I think this is the only one that we haven't upgraded yet. So let's do that. It's going to put us up to rank 4. Okay, cool. And we actually have another one, so let's actually upgrade this once again. So now we have managed to somehow get 4 farms all the way up to max rank, which is kind of nice, I guess. That's fine. And we can also add an island as well, because why the fuck not? Cool. There we go, guys. And we get the trophy for what looks like getting all 5 farms. Land Baron. Nice. Cool. I'm happy with that, I guess. Let's punch in a save here. Or not save, but you know what I'm saying. We'll punch in a heal. And then, yeah, let's get to it. Do we have more floors to investigate, or are we basically just going to be able to... Ooh, okay. I walked right into that without saving, and here we go. I might pay the price for it. Shit. I should have saved before I started moving. Dynasmon's here, guys. Are we going to have to fight him? You're the Mega Digimon working with Omnimon to aid the humans. Enemy thought you may be, or enemy though you may be, I applaud your ability to have defeated Crusadermon. Dude, it wasn't even Kyoko, it was us that defeated Crusadermon. We had to fight her in our hardest form. Give us some credit here, please. I merely lent my strength to the others, said Kyoko. But without your power, Crusadermon would not have been beaten. Well, I mean, that's kind of a lie. No, that is not certain. Can one who has lost this his just cause still attain victory? If you wish it, I would happily resolve this without violence, says Kyoko. That is not possible. Don't you think the utter destruction of the real world is a mistaken course of action? Needless to say, says Dynasmon. Even I may look evil in your eyes. I have but one path to follow, one path to believe in. Come, my comrades, and you, humans. Which path is correct? Let a test of strength decide for us. Alright, so here we go, guys. We need to make this fight count, because I don't want to have to wander around the box city again. So he's just going to hit us with the Wyvern's Breath straight off the bat. Going to one-shot Phil and Puddles. Dragon's Roar's going to land as well. What is this? It's going to luckily hit Kyoko, so we don't have to deal with that right now. And here comes Galestorm level 3 as well, which is going to half HP McBug. So Dynasmon looking pretty spicy right now. Now let's bring across Happy. Let's bring across Chuck and see what we can do with this guy. Hopefully we can get some speed buffs in and actually get some turns off before he actually completely kills us. So an attack buff charge is really nice because McBug and Happy will basically benefit from that. If this hits McBug, we might actually lose him. Yeah, we are. Dude, this guy is fucking not messing around. Alright, looks like we've got a fight in our hands, boys. Just like last time, obviously, this guy does actually hurt himself. So, oh my god, Chuck, please. So Chuck goes straight down even though he is virus type, which is kind of scary. Is this because we've got Butters in the party? Shit. Alright, let's think about this. We need to be able to revive. We actually have a multi-revive capsule, I think, here. This could be useful. No. Revive one ally to full. Full revive spray. Let's do it. and see if we can actually manage to salvage this fight somewhat. Attack charge field's going to land again. And he's going to regular attack. So we will actually get a chance to actually do some DPS here, which feels nice. He is back to full HP though, which I feel is kind of BS. Come on, Chuck, show me what you can do. 237. Not going to be good enough, unfortunately. Happy is up next, so maybe he can actually do a bit of damage. Dark Roar. Or do we want to be... Oh, okay, so Happy doesn't have the speed buff. It's actually Sakuyamon that has it. He's just got a guard break, but that's not going to be good enough either. Let's use Dark Roar. See if we can get anything bonuses-wise from this. 316. Alright, Kyoko, what can you do for us here? Absolutely nothing. Now, McBug, you are going to be very imperative here. Please make this land. Please make this land. And if we could get a crit, oh, even better. Nice. So maybe we have a chance here. Woke Napalm 3 is good, so that's going to do extra damage. If he uses his big ability, he is going to take damage here. I wonder if this could kill him. So, yeah, it did. Alright. So Dynasmon actually, under the weight of his own power, actually kills himself, which I'm kind of glad, because that fight was looking really dicey, guys. Luckily, McBug comes in with a crit, so he is low enough. We get a Woke Napalm level 3 from Kyoko, and then obviously he does so much damage to us that it kills him, which is excellent. We get, for this fight, we get 11,000 XP for anybody who is left alive. So in this case, Charlie, Yang, Sakuyamon, Butters, Alphonse, McBug, and Chuck all get a buff. 33,000 yen, and we get another memory up DX. Okay. Yang picks up Hell Crusher 3, which is actually really good. That's the AoE ability. So if we have Hell Crusher 1 or 2, we're going to get rid of that right now. We do, it's right there. So there we go. Alphonse goes up 2 levels because he is very small still. Alright guys, we beat Dynasmon second time around, and the first time in this fight. Very, very close, but we managed to handle it. This is good. To martyr myself for my path, an honourable end, says Dynasmon. I reached the end without wavering in my faith. My life will conclude in annihilation. Didn't have to be this way, bro. We gave you lots of chances, just like we did Crusadermon. The way of the night is in death and discovery. And then he laughs to himself. Well, bro, if you're happy with your life, then who am I to tell you that you were fucking messing around? Was his laugh a bit too silly for you, says Kyoko. It's all down to the will of King Drazzle. Both sides determine the course of events now. The Royal Knights and a single programme. No matter how powerful you may be, you cannot run from your destiny. Okay? And we have this kind of nice music. So luckily, we do actually get a chance to save our game here, guys, which is exactly what I'm going to do before we take any more steps. Because that fight could have went a little bit more obscurely if we had been only just a little bit unlucky with some of our abilities. So let's actually go in here. We're going to use our memory up DX and increase our party size once more. And I think what we'll do is we'll just nip back to our lab real quick and heal up a little bit, because all of our guys are going to be messed up, and rather than use 100 HP potions, I'm just going to pay the toll and get everybody back to full HP. 600 yen is actually not that bad at all. Now, now that we have this, we have, well, not much space. We actually have 8 plus 5, which is 13. We can bring 13 memory use along with us. Chirinmon, we could... Well, not you. Wisemon, we could bring. Informon is too big. Superstardramon. One thing I haven't been doing, guys, is actually been storing, like, using these guys as a resource to buff the XP of our current Digimon. Maybe that's something that I could have done. I'm not entirely sure. What I'm going to do is just bring Wisemon along with us, because he is one of the only people we can store in the party, so he's going to round it off just nicely. And that's us. We've got one extra person with us. Let's go. Onwards and upwards. We've got more than enough time left, so let's keep going. We're going to find out what's beyond this elevator over here. We do have 2 choices again, though, so it's not like we're not completely at the end of our problem solving. Here we have, oh my god, this big guy. Is this Vikmon? Vikmon? I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he is obviously the Pirate King from Next Order. Let's see what we can do here. This is actually quite a cool fight, so we're going to take this while we're here. Why not? We land a nice crit onto this little dragon guy at the side. What's his name? Doru Greymon. Okay, cool. Regular attack. Is this going to be enough to kill you, I wonder? It is indeed. And then Chuck, you're up in time to try and fight off against this guy. Not too pleased with Chuck's performance in that last fight, honestly, guys. Considering that he is a virus type, he got absolutely decimated. Ooh, there's that 10% insta-death. Dude, why, that would have been so cool against Dynasmon, but You know, I'll take it. Yeah, Butters, I think because we had Butters in the party, that's why we took so much damage off Dynasmon. Maybe it's a mistake bringing him with us. Not entirely sure, guys. I'll let you talk about that as much as you want. So we were actually, before we were rudely interrupted going to investigate this, we get another memory up. God, that might have actually changed who we brought along with us if I'd known this was here. I'm just going to actually double back, guys. I'm going to double back to the lab, and I'll hit you guys up in a second. Alright, folks, welcome back. Here we are now. We've rearranged our party. All I did was I swapped out Wisemon for Phoenixmon, and I also rearranged our items so that they are a bit better as well. So here we have two elevators. This one will take us up to floor 36, and this one will take us back down to the lobby. So I guess we only have one option. Let's continue up. I feel like we're playing Die Hard, man. That's what I feel like we're playing. Remember Die Hard back in the days of the Sega Saturn or whatever it was that you guys might have played it on? It might have been PS1. The classic Die Hard game when we were working our way up the skyscraper. That's all I can think about right now. So let's see how we get on here. I would like Yang to get up some more levels because as she currently stands, she will just go into any fight and get absolutely decimated. So here we actually have Butters back out to play. Again, I decided to bring him along with us, and I don't know if this is a mistake, but if not, we can always take him back out of the party. For now, if we come across Arata in some sort of eater battle, then maybe he will be irreplaceable, but it is something that we have discussed at length quite a bit already, so I'm kind of nervous about Butters. We'll see. Wow, Kyoko's on a fucking... wait, that's not even Kyoko. Why do I keep saying that? That was actually Yuko's Digimon. He's on a fucking roll. He's just smashing everyone. Let's use Yang here. Now this damage up, I'm not sure if it actually buffs the ability because it's a set 25%. Here we go. Still looks really, really badass though. 321. I mean, I guess that's fine. We got heal, which is fine, I guess. And then Vicmon's also going to X-heal, which is just going to drag this battle out. I guess what we'll do, guys, is I'm just going to polish him off, and then I'll get you guys in just a second. Okay, so McBug made quick work of that poor fool. Lots of XP, but not a lot of level ups. In fact, I tell a lie, a lot of people picked up level ups there. Fine, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, just like before, we're going to turn off our encounters until we figure out where exactly we're going. So we came down from the left, which gives us a couple of options here. We can go straight up, which looks like a dead end. We can go right into this elevator, which is probably where we're going to be going. And then we also have another dead end down here. It does look like there's a bit more exploring to be doing on this level though, so maybe our puzzling days are not quite yet over. So we're just going to continue on. This time around we don't have 3 doors to go through, we only have 2, so that's fine. Let's just start off by doing this one up here, I think. There wasn't anything else as I came in that I missed when I was concentrating on the battle, was there? No. So we only have 2 options to choose from. Let's find out how many floors we have to choose from. Fuck. Right, so we've got 3. So we're just going to keep doing this the way we have been doing it, guys. Floor 37, first of all, is a dead end, so that's fine. I guess that rules out this for us immediately, which is fine. We could just go all the way up, but I think what we're going to do is, rather than do it 1 elevator at a time, we're going to do it 4 at a time. So with this in mind, we're going to go down here, hit this elevator up, and go up 1 floor, and hopefully it's a dead end. No, I've got another goddamn elevator. And a big bend. Now, normally the bend indicates that we have a new area, but in this case, it doesn't. This kind of complicates things. Let's go back down to floor 36 and see if we can find a new chest in here, which we do. Alright, rewarded. Rewarded for, oh my god, and another elevator, really, game? Escape gate times 5. Fine, I guess. Let's go across here. Floor 37, I guess. Back to where we were. Got another chest up here, and then a little drop down. In fact, I think this drop down actually loops back around to where we just were. Let's find out if I'm actually correct about this. No, it's not. Oh yeah, this is the first elevator we went in. This is good. So from here, rather than going back down to 36, we're just actually going to continue on this pattern and go up to 38 because we haven't been in here yet. We have 2 chests. We've got one here. HB spray times 3. I'm glad we don't have like a maximum bag space, guys, because we would be fucking taking up all of that right now. So that's fine. That's a way up. So what I'm going to do is take us back down to 36 again. I hope you guys are kind of following. I imagine that a lot of you guys will just skip over this as well, which is fine as well, because I completely understand. This is just if you're interested in, I guess, getting a guide through this area, or you want to see how I problem solve these kind of like spots. Is this just a straight up dead end? We got a little gem here, which is fine, I guess. Rosemon BM medal, kind of cool. Alright, so assuming that we're doing this the way we have been, I'm going to go back down to 36. I'm going to go along to this elevator, and I'm going to make sure that we go up to the very top floor that we have available in this particular, through this particular shaft, I guess you could say. 39, what have we got here? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Alright, well that makes that nice and easy. Back down to 36 it is. And we're going to go across, and unless I'm much mistaken, this should be like a dead end. Or this should be the way that we have to go. So we've got a chest here, which is a memory up. Right, now I have to think about this a bit more carefully, guys, because there's something that I've missed somewhere that we need to go. We're going to take our memory up first of all, and then I'm going to decide what we're going to do next. Anything else in this area? One more chest, I guess, down in the bottom here. Oh my god, this place is enormous, guys. There are so many different twists and turns that we can investigate, because I'll give you an example. See this elevator? I haven't even been in that yet, right? But we can go up or down, and then we also have this one here, which is actually just a continuation of one of the earlier branches. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick with this elevator and come back to this area if we get stuck, or if we come to any dead ends. Do we have anything in here? Looks like it's just another elevator. Fucking hell. Alright, cool. We're going to go back in here once again and check the final spot for this. What have you got for us? One more chest in a big area. Hope this is worth it. Farm expansion plug-in. Alright, fine. That's decent. We'll take that for sure. So now what I want to do is I want to go down to floor 37, I think. Is this the right spot? To this elevator, which is the one I haven't been in at all yet. So from here, let's go down to 36. This is good though. This is good. This is what I like to see. Dead ends. HP capsule B times 10. Alright, fine. From here, we're going up 2 floors because we came from 37. What have we got here? Just another dead end and one of the areas that we were in earlier, so that's great. Intelligence chip times A. Fine. Maybe we can swap that out onto someone if they have a lesser one. And if this is a dead end, I think we're good. I think we kind of know where we're going. This looks like a long... Oh, God, there's another fucking elevator. God damn it, man. Jeez, they really took their time to develop this spot. So this is actually where we need to go, guys. This is where we need to come back to. This particular floor. So this is on... Let me just check, because I've actually... My mind's kind of boggled at the minute, but I'm keeping track of kind of where we are. So this is on floor 39. So we're going to go down to 37. Then we're going to go back along into this elevator. And we're going to go up to... Was it 39? I want to find the one that bends round and there's another elevator on this floor. I actually think we've done all this, guys. I actually think we've covered everything here, which is fine. So we can actually go where we need to go, which is into 37, down to this elevator over here, and then go up to the max floor. Alright. Holy shit, guys. We're doing it. This was extremely, extremely busy, and I didn't expect things were going to get this this kind of intense around this kind of part of the game. I thought it was going to be slowing down. So, the 40th floor, is this going to just take us out to a lab? Let's just check real quick. There is a Wi-Fi point here. We're not going to take any steps to the right this time because last time we walked right into a boss battle. And yeah, I don't want to do that this time around. So this has been quite a long episode, guys. I will try and cut out some of the garbage. I'm going to continue on recording. So if I'm thinking about this correctly, hopefully this episode will come out followed by another episode. So if you guys are enjoying this particular aspect and you're looking forward to the upcoming fights, then hopefully the next part, which I'm about to find out what happens in, will be along with the episode that we've just recorded that you guys have just watched. Okay, so with all that being said, thanks so much for watching, guys. The game is getting really, really good at this point. The boss fights are getting harder and harder, and eventually we're going to meet our match. Whether it's in the next episode or not, I'm not sure, but I guess we'll find out soon. See you guys later.